Hi my friends, how you doing? I hope you all enjoyed the scavenger hunt today. We had a lot of fun doing that, and maybe we can do something similar again another time, but we'll see what next week brings. I told you today that I was going to read you this story, and I really like this story. It's called The Caterpillar and the Polliwog. And here's the caterpillar and here's a polliwog. Some of you may know what a polliwog is, maybe some of you don't. But it is something that lives in a pond, and we're going to find out what happens with the polliwog and the caterpillar in our story. All right. Caterpillars aren't like other folks. As ducks and hippopotamuses and you and I get older, we get bigger, especially hippopotamuses. But not caterpillars. They don't get bigger. They turn into butterflies. Turning into something else like that is not a thing that just anybody can do. It's pretty neat. So it starts out looking like this, but it turns into something completely different. And down by the river, there lived a caterpillar who was very proud of being different. She bragged about it to her friends. When I grow up, I'm going to turn into something else, she told the snail. That's nice, said the snail, who really didn't care one way or another. When I grow up, I'm going to turn into something else, she told the turtle. I don't blame you, said the turtle, who didn't much like wiggly things. When I grow up, I'm going to turn into something else, she told the polliwog. What fun, said the polliwog. What are you going to turn into? But the caterpillar hurried on her way, looking for someone else to tell her secret to. I wish I could turn into something else when I grow up, said the polliwog. You will, said the fish. All pollywogs do. Does anybody know what a polliwog changes into? Let's wait and see. What am I going to turn into? The polliwog asked. But the fish saw a tasty bug and dashed after it. So he didn't get his answer. He doesn't know what he's going to turn into. When I grow up, said the caterpillar, who had circled the pond and was going around for the second time, when I grow up, she told the polliwog again, I'm going to turn into something else. So am I, said the polliwog. You? The caterpillar was so surprised she almost fell into the pond. The fish said so. The polliwog told her. Fish know things. They go to school. Fish don't really go to school, but a bunch of fish in a group is called a school. Because this is not real, right? This is just pretend. It's a story. The caterpillar was upset. I thought only caterpillars could do it, she said rather sadly. What are we going to turn into? The polliwog asked. Well, I'm going to turn into a butterfly, said the caterpillar. Then I guess I will too, said the polliwog said happily. What fun, let's do it together. All right, the caterpillar agreed, although she would rather have done it alone. But I get to go first. The polliwog didn't mind. He wasn't at all sure how it was done. I'll watch you, he said. So when the time came, the caterpillar started to spin a cocoon. This is the tricky part, she said. So there she is, making her cocoon. The polliwog watched as the caterpillar spun. Soon only her head was uncovered. Now, I have to close the lid, she said, and when I come out, I will be a butterfly. Go ahead, polliwog said excitedly. I want to see you do it. It will take a while, the caterpillar warned. She started spinning again and was soon out of sight in the cocoon. So here she is. Can't see her anymore. She's in her cocoon. For a long time, nothing happened. But the polliwog was patient. He watched and watched and watched. But look at the polliwog here, and then look at him here. He's grown something new. He's grown 2 legs. So maybe he is changing. I wonder what he's changing into. For days and days and days. Ooh, look. This tail is going away. It looks much shorter over here. Look. Long, short. At last, there was activity in the cocoon. The end of it opened, and very slowly the caterpillar climbed out. Only she wasn't a caterpillar anymore. She was a butterfly, a beautiful yellow butterfly. And look at, is he a polliwog anymore? The polliwog was so excited, he hopped up and down with delight. He hopped up and down like a frog? I was so busy watching you, he said, I didn't notice what was happening to me. He's turned into a frog. You're a very handsome frog, the butterfly said as she flew off to try her new wings. But the frog was puzzled. I thought I was going to be a butterfly, he said. Looks like he might be a little disappointed. A caterpillar wiggled by. When I grow up, he said proudly to the frog, I'm going to turn into something else. But the frog wasn't listening. Look. He was admiring his reflection in the water. I am, you know, a very handsome frog. So I think he's happy that he turned into a frog and not a butterfly. So that was the story about these 2 creatures that live by ponds that turn into something new. So maybe you could spend some time today drawing a picture of a caterpillar and a butterfly and a polliwog and a frog, and see if you can make them transform from the caterpillar to the butterfly and transform from the polliwog to the frog. See if you can draw it, okay? Thanks for listening. I'll see you soon.